I'm from Washington, D.C. My mom is from Iowa and my dad is from Venezuela. Like, I don't know if you know, like, Venezuela, it's like not the place to be right now. Venezuela is like not safe. And it's like, I mean, their economy is like down the toilet. It's in like political turmoil right now. And it's like completely, you know, black market, like everything is like bribes. Like, it's unfortunate because like they'll bribe you and like they'll use like violence to do this too. Everything's super expensive there, like ridiculous expensive, you know, and it's just like, how do you want to, like, why would you want to live in a country like that? And especially when there's like, it's a huge dictatorship, they're living in poverty. Like, I was talking to like my older sister, she's like Venezuelan, she's on my dad's side, but she, like not from my mom. And you know, like those like coffee mugs or whatever, there's like a certain brand or whatever, and down in Venezuela, like here they're like $15-17, which is like, okay, it's like kind of expensive for like a coffee mug, but like down there it's $100. It's like, yeah, it's like, why would that be? And it's because like nothing is like getting actually sold there, and like some days like there's like not toilet paper in the store or something like that, or like, you know, it's like some sort of like food, and it's like, why is this not here? Like, it's so easy to get this, why is this not here? Which is like so weird, because like it used to be like really, it used to have like a great economy. It used to be like really rising up, and they have like oil, like coffee, it's like, you know, it's a gold mine down there, and yet like people there are like, you know, in poverty, and it's like, why is this? I think a lot of people are trying to leave. Like, I know some of my family is trying to leave now. And like, it's like obviously like coming to the US is like super hard, especially if you're coming from South America. Like, I mean, you like to get a visa is like next to impossible. And you know, once you like come here, it's like once you come here, like you've already gone through like, I think the hardest part, but like then you actually have to like apply for citizenship, which is like, I mean, my dad was in the country I think for like 15 years before he became a citizen, and that's not because like he wasn't, like he was trying the whole time. It's like he was here for so long, and like he had a job and like, you know, kids and a house, and you know, he's still not a citizen. It's like, how hard is it to become one? So it's like, that's another thing. It's like, I think a lot of people do want to leave, but at the same time, it's like, it's still so hard when you're here. Just like, I have like we have a ton of family friends that are Venezuelan, and they're not citizens, and they want better jobs, and they're educated enough to have those better jobs, but they can't because they're not citizens, which is like, what the fuck, I guess. Sorry, but like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so. Not every guy like came here illegal. Like nobody came, like not everybody came here illegally. And if they did, like you don't really know why they did. And you know, it's just like the whole like term like illegal alien. It's just like false. Like this like an undocumented immigrant. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. Stereotypes are just like, they suck. But I think, I mean, a lot of it comes from hate, or just like from non-understanding of someone's like culture and just someone's being. I will say like most people that do create the stereotypes usually tend to be white. Like that's just like throwing that out there. And that is like a source of like white power. Like you're like, you have enough power to create this stereotype about somebody that like maybe doesn't have as like much power as you, and has like no means in like intending to hurt you or whatever, but you see some sort of threat from them, so you attack them first. And like, I think people like automatically think that you know, a lot of people from South America and Central America are coming up here to like take everybody's jobs, and in a sense like they are trying to get jobs, but who, like right now, who isn't trying to get a job, you know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people don't understand. It's just like they're leaving their country because like there's something wrong. I guess people maybe don't understand that like they're coming here for like better means to like better themselves, and like and not to disrupt life here whatsoever, which I think a lot of like ignorant Americans think. Like they're like, oh, they're taking away like jobs from like, you know, true Americans. It's like, well, FYI, like nobody's a true American in my book, you know, like America is like a country full of immigrants, like, you know, and like people fail to realize that just because like of their upbringing, I guess. Well, I think the history classes don't really put anything like emphasis on like other people coming to the US besides like Europeans, you know, like they go in from European history and then they like put it in like of like, oh, like European colonization like going into the US. You know, I don't think they put an emphasis on like people of not white descent coming to the US. We are only talking about like Europeans coming to the US and like how their culture really like, you know, created what the US is today, but it's like we take for granted like all of these like cool little things that like are from other cultures. If you go to Miami, they're like, oh, it's like little Cuba. It's like nobody talks about that. I think that's kind of interesting. It's like we have like all of these like little pockets of you know, in like of like these cultures in like certain cities. Like New York City has like little Chinatown, and Texas too, like, you know, Tex-Mex, like food. Half of the food trucks like down on like 14th Street or downtown, like half of them are like I know there's like a Peruvian one, you know, there's an arepas, which is a Venezuelan dish. It's so good. But it's just like, and that's like, those are the ones with like huge lines coming through. And it's just like, you see a lot of like other people's cultures, like, you know, wrapped into America, but nobody like recognizes or like appreciates that as much as they should, I think.